So, but I'm down to commit to it. I may not sleep the whole time we're there. What are you chugging? What the hell is that? Is that bear juice?
Huh?
What kind of moonshine is that?
That's just some homemade shit.
Oh, that looked good.
Now back to my wine.
That was like orange creamsicle. What was that?
It's that's the Dutch apple.
Oh, hold that up again. Let me see that bitch.
It's Dutch apple. It's in a Monroy bottle, but.
Oh man.
Yeah, we gave one of the guys up here a bunch of bottles of Everclear, and he made us a bunch of Dutch apple out of it. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't complain. Mm-hmm. You're smoking a cigar, dude. I love this video podcast, man. We're on to something here.
We can see what we got going on, brother.
Yeah.
Up in here. You know what the fucked up thing is, dude? I stare at myself a lot too. Do you do that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Back and forth?
You have to make sure.
Yeah. Like, all right.
You got to make sure you look good.
I'm jealous. Like, I like the side mic thing you got going on almost because, like, I can see your smile really well.
Yeah. Well,
I'm thinking about getting a pop screen.
So I was thinking about going this way where you get the side angle, or you could go this way where, you just want to keep it out of the picture so you could get that beautiful face in there.
I don't know. I got to go head on with the mic. That's fucking me up.
I'm going to hit the record button. Let's get this bitch going.
I thought we were going. We
have two things. We're giving people bonus clips for watching the video podcast.
That was fire. That was 8 minutes of fire.
That was 8 minutes of fire. I missed out, Chad. I fucking missed out. Well, I just hit the record button. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I thought we were live, you guys, for like 9 fucking minutes.
It's all right. We're really into this video podcast, so everyone go check out the new Sinner and the Saint on YouTube. And like some of those awesome videos. I'm glad I got you on here, Chad. Let's just start it out with talking about those fucking old videos.
Dude, well, one, it makes me feel like I'm fucking like fat now. Dude, I was so much skinnier.
Dude, all of us. We're in pretty good shape.
You look good.
Yeah, I look shredded. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, as shredded as I get.
Hey, but fucking take what you take, bro.
Yeah.
You look good.
I felt good at that time too. That was probably the most I was training consistently.
That was right after you lost the jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah, that was. I was the only one to lose. I found a video.
That day, though? Seriously, was it that night?
It was the same night we played ditch after the jiu-jitsu tournament.
Oh, wow.
That was at probably 4 in the morning.
We hung out after training.
Exactly.
Oh.
Same time when you were snowboarding down the stairs. That's all from that same night.
That was sick, dude. That was so much fun. It was cool seeing those two, to see, like, in a weird way, bro, like I forgot like how much we were together every weekend and shit. Like,
yeah,
like that started bringing up like, oh my God, this madness, which is not even, those videos don't even touch the surface in any way, shape, or form whatsoever.
Yeah.
But the madness that excuse me, God. But the madness that transpired during those years was insane, dude.
Insane.
And it was just cool to like see that come back somewhat, you know, like the long hair phase with you guys.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What got me is, I mean, it was just something else hearing Kenny's laugh, you know, seeing those videos with Kenny in them, and you know, just seeing him around us and all that. It was just, we had such good times.
It was a good time, man. Rest in peace, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, it was just random. I have a little stack of old memory cards from different phones throughout the generations, and you know, that's whatever kind of phones I had at the time. And I've never looked at that memory card, and I just shoved it in the computer, and all those popped up, and I'm like, oh my God. But none of them would.
Nuts, dude. Like that Bud Room one, and it was cool that it had the date. I was like, whoa, bro.
Yeah.
Like Bobby was in there with his long hair. Danielle was sitting next to me. I'm like, what the fuck, dog?
Did you see what was your boy Reg or something like that? What was his name?
Boy Reg. Oh, Serge.
Serge.
Yeah,
Serge was in there. Yeah. Daniel,
Pooh.
I mean, dude, those videos are so classic. I forgot about so many of those things. And
well, dude, it was like, to be honest too, even some of those, like, we know that night around the Bud table, the night at Ozzy's house with Kenny there.
Yeah.
We know how hard we partied that.
Oh my God.
There wasn't but a few of us, dog. We partied like the world was gonna fucking end.
The night at Ozzy's house was absolutely insane. I probably never have partied that hard again.
It was madness.
Because we all puked the next day.
On the way to Dodge Ridge. Like, every one of us is fucking... it took me a long time. I'll never forget Kenny, too. Like, first, who started it? Bobby?
The beer chugs or the hitting in the nuts?
No, the puking in the truck.
Oh, I think it was Kenny that started it. It turned into
Kenny.
All of us.
No, it wasn't Kenny because Kenny got out. Whoever it was, it might have been Ozzy or something, but Kenny got out with me and he's like, "You don't puke because everybody else is puking, do you?" I was like, "Fuck no!" And then all of a sudden he's like, "Bruh," and then I was like, and then all of us went like. But at first it was like, "Nah, dude, I don't fucking got puke because everybody else fucking puking."
Yeah.
Fast forward 5 minutes, we're all fucking.
I don't know if you remember one detail about that night, but one time when we were all chugging beers, maybe we were shotgunning them, and we were doing long pours and all that shit. But Kenny, we dumped like 10 beers out on Ozzy's ground. And dude, it was like a swimming pool of beer, like just from us punching each other in the nuts and all that.
Well, we were doing the glass chugs in the kitchen,
mm-hmm.
and then Kenny was doing long pour, which is amazing. I mean,
dude,
remember
classic.
There was like 4 beers at once, and it wouldn't fill his mouth up.
He's like, keep going,
drinking, dog. That shit was legendary.
I don't know where those videos went. I had those ones too, the ones of the long pours and all that. I think they got lost on the memory card.
Dude, that was so much fun. There's probably a lot of good things that got lost in that fucking memory card.
Well, there's a couple people and
there's
a couple
few
friends
women out there that are happy that you lost some videos.
That was my next statement. I dropped a few phones in the Delta one summer, and there were so many people that got liberated from me having dirty evidence on them. And I'm sure they feel great now because I probably would have been posting that shit.
That's what I feel like. I feel like you were an undercover fucking paparazzi, dog.
Because that night is just like the night I shroomed for the first time. I thought the paparazzi were after me, but it was probably me just feeling guilty for recording everybody all the time.
That's probably exactly what it was. It was a mental note, dog, of being like, you're fucking recording everybody all the time, so you're like, somebody must be recording me, man. That's what it was, dude. That's what it was.
Oh man, I felt like someone was that night. I was the night we watched Nick Diaz fight in Strike Force. He fought KJ Noons and lost on cuts. Because the shrooms kicked in night? Right after. Oh, right after that.
That was when
fight.
You guys all raided my shrooms and ate them.
No, that was the same night Shane had a bag, and I was just, every time I went for a beer, Shane's like, grab a little pinch, grab a little pinch, grab a little pinch.
Oh, but I don't remember. Was I shrooming that? I wasn't shrooming that night.
No, just me and Greg. We just kept going and filling up our beers, and Shane just kept telling us, pinch it away.
Because I drove you guys. We went to
Hookah Bar.
The Hookah Bar. There you go. Yeah.
You remember that night, Chad? You remember they opened up the basement to that place that night? The only night I've ever seen that fucking basement open, dude, and it was trippy as fuck.
Well, and apparently it was weird, bro, because it was like fucking like we went down there and it's all dark and trippy, and like, and that's what tripped you guys out. I think like, why did we get kicked out?
I couldn't tell you, but I remember some young ladies were following us to the next place. It was like a party we went to, a house party, and you went through like a yellow light, and they had to have gone through the red light and got a camera picture and everything, and we didn't even feel bad. Some young ladies.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Yeah, it was raining like fucking crazy.
Yeah, because they tried to keep up with
Yeah.
I'm a fucking dick, dog. Oh shit.
Oh man.
That's when the guy out back was calling the cops on me and shit, right?
Oh, I'm sure. When I
he
couldn't tell you. I was shrooming so hard, so I couldn't tell you.
You're the one that reminded me of the story. We were in back of like the hookah bar, and the owner dude or whatever had kicked it, and he was calling the cops. So that must not have been the same night.
That wasn't the same night. I know which night you're talking about. That's a whole nother story.
Oh shit! Oh god.
Chad's over there inhaling cigars left and right. Who needs those lungs, huh?
These motherfuckers, though, dude.
Yeah.
I die in the morning.
The last time I smoked was with you.
No,
last time I smoked a cigar was with you. It was at Bobby's wedding. I'm pretty sure that was the last cigar I touched.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good
a while
time,
back.
man.
Yeah.
Good time.
Dude,
Pretty
good times
Tillman,
are
free
coming
Axel.
up. Good times are coming up, man. This is going to be an insane year. I'll tell you that.
I got to be honest, the fucking goddamn text messages about the bachelor party made me a little nervous. I started thinking like, man, I was trying to joke. And now I'm like, I don't know, man.
Made you nervous? They made me nervous.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know where Dave's at. Is it true about Greg?
So here's the deal with Greg. I'm sure he don't mind this being out on the podcast live to everybody all. So he's actually going a day early. Him and Sean decided to go a day early. They're going to stay in a hotel room Thursday night, and then Friday they'll be joining us at the house.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Makes sense. It actually works out that way.
Makes sense. The only thing that's going to suck is trying to catch up to them on Friday night.
I don't think so, because Jay's going to be there real early, so Jay can line all that up to meet up with them.
No, I'm not worried about meeting up with them. I'm saying when we show up and Greg's just totally
Somebody's going to have to handle Greg for sure. I'm not ready for Greg in Vegas.
Okay, I'm saying on the podcast what I sent in the text messages to you and Bobby. Okay, you guys heard fucking last week on this fucking podcast that I am a licensed reverend. Okay, I am going to prepare a marriage certificate in the state of Nevada. Okay.
Do you just have them ready to go or what?
You just order them.
Yeah.
And then you can fill them out, have them ready to go. And if anybody gets out of line, I am wedding them to another motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm turning it, and you guys are gonna have to get a fucking annulment on your own.
Yeah. You're one of those pastors that does the gay marriage, which you know.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, we don't hate against anybody. If Greg wants to marry his own nub, I mean, let him do it.
Is love. And I feel like if Greg's fucked up and Sean's just as fucked up as Greg, Sean's gonna be like, bro, marry us.
I hope not. I'm gonna be looking for some new friends at that point.
When he wakes up. And Greg is gonna be fucking livid.
Yeah. What do you think his old lady's gonna say?
It's great, right? Because then he's like, you know, we get to refer to Greg from now on as like the divorced man. Like, hey, remember you when you got divorced from your gay marriage, dog?
Yeah. The only person to get gay married out of all of our friends.
He'd finally be able to go to Berkeley with some street cred.
Oh my gosh. Dude, so they just announced, I don't know if UFC has officially announced it yet, but on that same fight card, Adesanya's fighting Yoel Romero. The one that we're going to.
Bullshit.
The one that we're going to, yes. Adesanya announced it on Hawani's podcast the other day, but UFC hasn't officially said anything. So if we're at 248, we're seeing this last style bender, which is a sweet fucking deal.
I didn't think this was a pay-per-view card. I thought it was a fight night card.
It's UFC 248.
Oh, I know tickets that weren't on sale as of 2 days ago.
Yeah, they're still not. I just checked today. They're still not on sale. I'm waiting for it. I tried to set up like a notification for when they go on sale, man. I'm just fucking stoked.
I know it used to be like Ticketmaster used to, that shit, you know, I used to be a fight club member before Fight Pass existed, and they'd give you the chance
to buy the tickets early or something. Yeah. I did that for a while.
Birthday.
Yeah, you did your 21st, right?
Solo.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. I remember you were asking all of us, but none of us had the money to go.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck it, I'm still going.
Yeah.
You guys are like, you're going to go? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking Vegas, man. 21st.
Yeah. You know, I've never been. So this is my first official
I did not
time.
realize that until you were saying that in the text.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool. Like, here's the whole thing about this is what I'm going to say about staying on the strip. Like, I get you haven't done it, right? And like the truth is, if you're going to do nothing but party, right, then you're not at your room. Like, the convenience of staying on the strip is like, it is nice if you can go up, back and forth to your room.
Yeah.
But
I feel like once you're there, man.
Dude, every time okay, let's look at it this way. In Tahoe, how many times did we go back and forth to our room?
Yeah. Not many. You shouldn't have to go that many.
Except for the time we just stayed in the room and got fucked up. but we never go like back.
Well,
and forth, so
also, we went back to change Greg's clothes because he got kicked out of the nightclub. So we've been back several times. Greg has had to change clothes in Tahoe. I've had to make him change his shirt, go into the nightclub, walking different, maybe wearing a hat or something, because he gets kicked out every fucking time. Me, Johnny, and Stuart went to Tahoe with Greg one time. Check this out. Poor Greg. And this is the one time where I felt bad for Greg. We get in the big nightclub in Mont Bleu. Stuart goes, "Hey, I'm going to get you guys a shot." And we're like, "All right." So he gets up to the bar and he's like, "Give me Johnny Walker red label or black label or something." And they poured us a shot, no chaser, nothing. Took the shot. Greg immediately turns around. There's a trash can right there, and he pukes in the trash can. He's like, "That shot didn't go down right." And the bouncer came up, and they're like, "You got to go. You're wasted." Our very first drink.
Oh.
The only time I ever felt bad for Greg. But other than that, he's deserved it every time.
Yeah, I think that's just like residual for all the times he didn't get kicked out or something.
Yeah. I mean, and if he wasn't doing anything at the time, he was going to do something maybe 30 minutes, an hour later. So get him out quick.
100% it was going to happen. It was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, man. That's going to be a good time.
So, how's your training been? You've been training still? You've been running and working out?
Yeah. Just working out. So, and that's what, like, the biggest thing is, like, I'm going before work, and then I'm trying I'll see, I might get into the actual training jiu-jitsu or some stand-up this week in the evenings. But that's what, yeah, I'm just focusing on getting in shape right now. Yeah. I don't want to fucking,
yeah.
I don't want to get fucking hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
And I always go hard, like, it's not like on purpose. Like,
you don't leave anything in the gas tank to go,
like, you know what I mean? Like,
you put it out there.
Out of training, dude, I suck. But in my mind, I still think I got to fucking win.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, so like I go hard, and that's when, like, shit happens. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to get my body feeling great again. And just try to, like, all right, once a week I'll go in there, like, have my mind checked, because the truth is, like, like, I want to try, like I said, I'm gonna try to ease into it and not fucking get hooked and then be there every fucking night.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to get back into it slowly and let it go. So we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, that's a good plan though. Yeah, I'm still vegan. As of today, I'm still vegan, doing the vegan diet. I'm surprised, still haven't touched the soda. I feel a lot better. That's the only reason I'm still sticking with it.
It's funny that you chose carnivore month to fucking go vegan.
Dude, I just found that out. I was so pissed. So pissed when I found that out. I was like, are you kidding me?
You could have done a totally different diet, dog.
Oh, yeah.
And been with the in crowd. I tried. You know how much I love fucking meat, dude, but I tried that shit.
Yeah.
And, well, not like on purpose for carnivore, but the first time I went keto, that's what I tried to just do. Just eat all meat. I was like, fuck it, I'll just eat hella meat. Dude, it fucked me up. Like, and I didn't have ketones, all this other shit, so.
Yeah, you got to take all the supplements and stuff like that.
Well, dude, my kidneys went on fire. It was like something about the alkaline levels and shit. Then the second time I did it, I was better. But now I could do it like no problem. But it's tricky. But the vegan thing's that's a hell of a commitment, man.
Dude, it's the food isn't the best, right? Vegan shit, and there ain't no cheese and stuff like that you got to get used to, but it's so disciplined. Like it really works for me. Meaning if I had any leg room to fuck up or eat whatever I want, and there's no point in me being on a diet. I got to have something truly disciplined.
Any diet.
Yeah, exactly. There is.
It's just something that you stuck with. When you do keto, it's like, there's no, every diet truthfully doesn't have leg room, or you're not following the diet.
But like Weight Watchers, okay? So if I were to get,
that's not fucking diet, it's Weight Watchers.
It's a point system. So if I were to eat the food and collect the points and I were to max out on my points every day, I probably wouldn't fucking lose any weight.
That's true. And you know what? By definition of a diet, all a diet means is like your eating regimen. So within the context of the word, you're
I do have to say the hardest thing I'm struggling with throughout this process is the eating late. I try to not eat anything right after 8 o'clock. Like 8 o'clock's my
What time do you
cutoff
go to
time.
bed?
Maybe 11, 12 o'clock. So
I'm in bed by like now. We're fucking old as fuck now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't stay up in the double hours anymore.
So what do you do for supplements, like on vegan? Like what is, I mean, you got to take obviously iron, B12. What is it?
I'm really not. I'm just taking regular vitamins like I always do. I take a little bit of magnesium, vitamin D, B12.
You
What
got
is
like
it?
a Mega Men pack, like from GNC?
No. I always divide my vitamins up separately. I just go to like Target and get fish oils, and I mix them up like that. And I do it like a biotin for my hair.
What do you weigh?
I'm heavy right now. I started this vegan thing at 189.9, so I was basically 190. I'm down to like 184 right now.
What was the bet weigh-in for you?
Probably like 170, probably.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I think I weighed in a couple pounds under, or maybe right on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen 170 in a while, man. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like 170 seems like it's in the distant past.
Yeah, I've been staying at 205, so I'm happy with that.
That's good. I've never been over 200 pounds. I don't.
Are you serious?
Yeah, never been over 200.
That's good.
Yeah. I maybe not. I mean, maybe I could put on some size and some muscle over 200 pounds.
We just jacked.
So we got a big fight card coming up this weekend.
Yeah, dude. This is gonna be.
You watching the fights?
Fuck yeah, bro. It's my mom's birthday's on Sunday.
Nice.
So with her birthday on Sunday, like Saturday night, we're gonna do the fights. We'll probably barbecue. Within. I mean, it's starting to snow like a motherfucker everywhere.
I saw that, man. I saw Tom's Tavern was posting a bunch of pictures of the snow, and it looked like it dropped a shitload.
It dumped in Elk River, bro. Like fucking dumped. And then Spokane, Coeur d'Alene's getting hit hard. We're only supposed to get like an inch. Like it's just snows and melts. Nothing bad right now. Last year at this time, I think it was worse. But
how is it with commuting in the snow? Is it worse? I mean, is it more difficult?
It depends. Like right now, it's not too bad. But then when the roads get frozen, it's like, I run studs on my van and a 2-wheel drive. So I've only got stuck going into people's like random dirt driveways and shit.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just the people, dude. You see everybody in town fucking like get tense.
Yeah.
Like as the winter sets in, dude. Like at first everybody's like, oh, it's snowing, and it's like, fuck. And you just see people like today at the grocery store, dude. Like you see people like getting inside the store, dude. And then you see them come out. They're just like, they're so angry
everyone's pissed. Yeah.
And they know that winter's actually here now. And then fucking, you see them driving, dude. The women are the fucking worst, dude. They're fucking dingbats, bro. They fucking, so like, okay, now I can see it. Okay, I can see the camera. So like, this is the stop sign, right? That's the crosswalk line, the edge of this mic. This is every fucking woman, bro. Oh, so like you're driving and you ain't got no stop sign, and there's a stop sign on each side, and they always like, you're like, fuck, dude, like.
What's the purpose of that?
I think they're, dude, to be honest, so like you can't brake. Like I told Victoria, I'm like, when the roads are all iced, you just can't
slam on
accelerate
your
hard. You can't brake hard, and you can't jerk the wheel. So I think like they always think they're gonna stop, and then like, but they're not. So they either slide through that far, which you see a lot of, or their anti-lock doesn't let them skid, so they kind of roll. Like they don't realize, just start stopping earlier.
Yeah.
That's it. And like they always roll out and then look and then go. So like, dude, I had last year the same fucking thing leaving the shop, bro. This lady just like rolls through the stop sign, bro. Damn near stops in the intersection. I'm in my van. Fuck, dude. I'm fucking like just going sideways, dog. And I'm looking at this bitch, and she's looking at me like, and then she just keeps going. Like I'm the fucking idiot. I'm like, bitch, you just ran a fucking stop sign. I don't have a stop sign. I'm going sideways in my van to not hit you.
A kind gesture, right?
Yeah, I could have plowed your fucking ass. And I mean, dude, it's like,
that's crazy.
But I mean, it's just funny, dude. You see it like for some reason, like it is just fucking women, dude. They just fucking can't drive worth a fucking shit.
That's probably why Saudi Arabia just passed a law to let them drive now, because they're trying to be socially right, but for years they thought
they
women
fucked up.
Be driving.
They had it right. That's the one thing they had right.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Women's and Asians. Women and Asians. An Asian woman is the worst.
that's a 90-year-old Asian woman's.
Oh man,
dog. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, I've been in an accident with an older Asian couple. Me and Greg on the way to Berkeley. We were going to Shroom out there, and these people rear-ended us, and it caused no damage. We hopped out of the car and we had a bunch of shrooms, so we were like, let's just get the fuck out of here. We're like, oh, we're good. And they're like, huh?
Hey,
no, we're good.
What's with the whole thing? I heard like you can get any drug you want in Oakland now legal.
I wouldn't be surprised. Those sanctuary areas, and I wouldn't be surprised, man. Oakland's a different place. The Bay Area is a different place when it comes to that kind of stuff.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know the hook.
Right?
I don't know the hookup, man.
Dave, I'm looking at you right now. I'd probably be sitting where you are saying the same thing. You know why? Because I'm married, dog. You're engaged.
Yeah.
If this was us
10 years ago, yeah.
I'd have gave you the whole lowdown, bro. You'd have gave me the whole lowdown. We'd have argued about who's more right on the whole lowdown as to what's legal or not, or what you can get in Oakland.
You're right.
Here we are.
We don't know. We're out of the loop.
Not fucking knowing, Dave.
We're in our 30s, out of the fucking loop.
Out of the loop, dog.
I can't believe it. I never thought I'd see the day when Chad would be out of the loop.
Dude,
because if anybody's ever been in the loop, like 100% knows where to get anything in the world, it's my boy Chad.
I lost my touch, dog.
Me and Greg were sitting at our job and we were like, where can we get mushrooms right now? I was like, I have no idea, Greg. He goes, why don't you call Chad? And you go, yeah, absolutely. Here you go. Like that.
Y'all up.
Yeah.
That was your Yosemite trip, right?
That was the best trip of my life. Like the best backpacking time, me and Greg. Oh, it was so fucking epic.
For me to hear, I know we talked about it on the podcast, but to hear about going on a hike and coming back into your own camp and being like, I don't think this is our camp.
It wasn't ours. We knew it wasn't ours, dude. And what was crazy was I didn't even say anything. I just like, we were walking and I was like leading the way and I'm like, ooh, I know where I'm going. And then all of a sudden we see our camp and I'm like, something don't look right. And I didn't say anything to Greg. I was just like, my reaction to it maybe threw him on the loop. But he looked at me and he's like, just doesn't feel right, Dave. And I'm like, how the fuck does he know?
Oh, no shit.
Dude, we were both thinking the exact same thing. He's like, this shit isn't even ours. And I'm like, but it is.
Bro. That's what I'm saying. Turning on that third eye, bro. And like you guys were connected psychologically.
Dude, I'm looking through my wallet. And I'm wondering whose wallet this is. I'm like, man, it's just odd that someone would leave their wallet in their campsite like this. And it's my fucking wallet. It's insane, dude. But it was a hell of a time. Fight card. This is what we got going on. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to pull it up on this iPad. Because if I pull it up on my computer, it's going to stop recording.
Bro. I'm like, I'm staring at screwdrivers, a torn down generator, a Duralast cooling system box, exploded Hoyt. Oh my God, bro. Dude, fucking, oh my God. So check this out. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was shooting. My cam on my bow was twisted. Me and John go to this. The first night, dude, we go to this archery club up here. and we're doing a 3D shoot on the night. And my cam was twisted. I'd been shooting with John a couple times just at the range there, but on like a Thursday night, they were doing a 3D shoot. You know, you just shoot some animals, drink some beer. And I noticed my cam was twisted before for a long time, and I forgot on this bow that it was. Well, I go to draw, and what happened is like my draw stop was loose, and it like popped over. It like hit the bus cable, and it popped the string off the cam. And then fucking like bam, and then the bus cable like held the bow at full draw. The draw stop came back and held the bow at full draw. Now the string was off, but the limbs were at full draw, so meaning it could explode at any time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, dude. So I remember my dad showing me in camp we had that happen to somebody. So he used like, and then one dude's like, oh, you know you can use a tree maybe to take the pressure off the limbs and get that undone so you can, because I didn't want to put it in my car. Victoria and Axel were like walking out in the park by there. Yeah. Like, I didn't want to be driving home and have that shit go boom. And, you know, like, I was just like, I don't want this to go off. So I go over, dude, and I fucking get a ratchet strap and I put it between this wide tree and I hook it on the fucking handle, bro. And I ratchet this bitch to another tree to get the limbs off enough to where, and I'm undoing the fucking bus cable, dude. I have the cam undone. And right when I have it undone and I'm about to be safe, dude, it fucking slipped in the tree and said, boom! It just fucking, dude, it fucking.
Did you get fucked up?
Oh, bro, it split my fucking knuckle open and my finger and shit, and I was bleeding everywhere. And everybody like,
it's like strap metal, right?
Dude, John's over there like, not even, he's not even like I exist, bro. Everybody's like, what the fuck, dude? They're like, this dude's an idiot, bro. And I'm hell bleeding. One dude's like, bro, yeah, they just keep shooting. Like he's like, no.
He's like, fuck
Chad.
this guy.
He's fucking retarded. I don't know that guy. Fuck that shit. And I'm like bleeding. So dude's like, you cool? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm cool. I'm good. You know, I was like,
I need a new bow.
Yeah,
but I'm cool.
Yeah. Fuck, dude, it hell.
How many bows do you have?
I only got 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm down to 2 now because I gave John the 1.
Yeah. So you're getting low.
No, actually, no, I got 3. No, well, I mean, it's not taking much. Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. My dad's got like 10.
Yeah. I'm me and Bobby were actually just chit chatting. He's ordering some targets. We're gonna go out to the ranch and do some archery out there here pretty quick.
He was shooting a deer out there.
Yeah.
He had a deer target out there. You guys got to hit Lodi Bowman too, dude. That shit's hella fun.
Yeah, I've never been. I've never been to that, but
dude, the 3D shoots are the best.
Yeah.
Fun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's a 3D shoot? Can you explain it to me? It's just animal setup.
So that's
what I'm picturing.
So, yeah. Okay. So a normal like 3D shoot for archery, what they do is it's typically 28 targets, 3 arrows a target, or 42 targets, 2 arrows a target, and there's a point total. I think it's 924 possible points, and like 11's an X, and then 10 and so forth. But what they do is it's just random target 1 might be a fucking chipmunk at 8 yards.
Yeah.
Target 2 might be a moose at 43. Okay. And so on and so forth. So it's a bunch of 3D animal targets all placed out. They do them with regular paper targets and shit too, but the 3Ds are fun because they're animal targets and it's just fun.
I've seen some of the professionals do them online. They'll set up like a deer at 150 yards and this at something else, and they'll just go along and fucking. I see campaigns
like if you go to Lodi Bowman, they do one. Theirs is their shoot is actually not the 3D. They do the cartoon classic in March. Their 3D shoots are just a Wednesday night shoot. It's like 14 targets, but it's hell fun. But most of the 28 target or 42 targets, they'll qualify you. So like if you get flighted and you keep turning your scores. Excuse me, sir. That's how you can get sponsors and shit. That's how my dad got pro for Hoyt.
Nice.
He went pro for bow hunter freestyle and then switched over to complete freestyle and was shooting for Team Hoyt, and that's when he went to Vegas and shit.
Have you seen that dude that shoots? He has no arms whatsoever. He shoots with his toes. Yeah, he's
with his
legit.
feet.
Yeah.
Pretty badass,
Yeah, it's
man.
crazy, man. You think fucking a lot of people say I can't do archery or I can't do this or I can't do that. That I can't attitude is a bullshit attitude for real.
Yeah. All right.
So let's start off with the UFC card. The prelims, I looked at them. They look so. We'll just skip to the main card and get through these.
Dude, the main card fucking sucked last I looked, except for McGregor.
So it's actually not too bad. We got Anthony Pettis is fighting Diego Ferreira.
Mm-hmm.
Which
that 155 or 170?
170. Or no, actually at 55, lightweight.
Yeah, I thought he was going back down. Yeah.
What's interesting about that is Diego Ferreira, man, that dude looks like he's had a lot of opportunities in the UFC. He's been fighting the UFC since like 2015 or so.
See, I can't picture who it is. I can't see him fighting in my head, and it's driving me nuts.
So Poirier knocked him out. He kind of had longer hair. He kind of looks almost Samoan in a way, maybe Mexican. But Dustin Poirier knocked his ass out. Back a couple of years ago, maybe 2017 or so.
Huh. Okay.
But other than that,
they're
the guys
opening up the card.
For what?
Main card. They're opening it up.
Who is?
Pettis and this guy.
Oh yes. They're opening it up.
What the fuck we're talking about, dude?
They're opening it up. Yes, they're the main card. First fight.
Hey, okay. I'm gonna pause for 1 second. I'm just gonna throw a couple pieces of wood in the fire real quick.
You do your thing. You keep doing your thing. We got some sponsors on this show. First sponsor we have, of course, as always, is Monroy's Original Hot Sauce. Go on to monroysoriginalhotsauce.com, type in code word center, and receive $5 off your order. monroysoriginalhotsauce.com. He's got mango habanero, pineapple tequila, and for you chili heads out there, he's got that death by cracking as well. So go check out his website. Check him out on Facebook, Instagram, all of that. He's a really good guy, and he's local to the 209 area. Also, we have Retro Grappler, who has some very cool designs on all of his gear. So go check him out, retrograppler.com. Give him a like on Facebook, of course. All of our sponsors, we love them. Thank you, Monroy's Original Hot Sauce and Retro Grappler.
Fuck yeah.
Boom, Chad, you're back.
Enrique for the hot sauce too, man. Hook this up.
Yeah, he always does, man. It's good stuff. So the other day I put some Death by Kraken on, I don't even remember what it was, but I put it on something and I accidentally put a shitload. I was like, oh, it ain't gonna be that bad. Almost ruined my entire meal. And then immediately after, I had fucking explosive diarrhea.
Dude, fuck that. I mean, like, you gotta be careful. Like,
but the flavor's so good on it, dude. Like, even the Death by Kraken flavor is delicious.
No, the flavor's hella good, but you can't you can't get cocky.
Yeah,
that's what I found out. Yeah, you don't want to get cocky. It fuck you up.
Sorry, we're still recording. There we go.
Yeah, we're still.
So we got Anthony Pettis, Diego Ferreira. Who do you got on this one? Let's start it's 2020. Let's start our betting pool completely over. We're 0-0.
How much do you owe me?
We're starting over, Chad. It's a new year.
Fuck. I feel like you owe me money.
If you didn't collect, then it's over.
All right, that's fair.
So what we're gonna do is we gotta make it interesting. So we'll just start every fight 0-0. So I think Anthony Pettis has got this. What are you writing down?
I bet.
I'm interested to see this.
Oh no, I'm just writing.
Okay.
I'm just taking notes.
Okay. You're making me nervous.
Huh?
You're making me nervous.
I'm not gonna forget this time.
Okay.
This is my book now, bro. Like I can, and this is legit too. Like, see,
show the fans that book. It looks a little fruity on. Oh, it's got some post-it notes.
That's a win.
Yeah.
That's a win.
Yeah, I like it. How long have you been
That's a
tracking me?
loss. Huh?
How long you been tracking me with that book?
Don't worry about it.
I just want to make sure you don't have any hidden books. I probably owe you a shitload of stuff.
I don't know. All right.
Who you got, Anthony Pettis or Diego?
You know what? I feel like Pettis is going to come back strong from the Nate Diaz loss. I feel like dropping down to 155 is going to feel like a new man. He's going to come out. He's going to put it on this kid, open up the main card. Anthony Pettis shines in times like this. He's getting a fat payday because he's getting pay-per-view points being on the Cerrone McGregor undercard. This other dude, he's just a person to put Pettis back in the spotlight.
How do you think he finishes him?
Switch kick.
Switch kick. Old school style.
Yeah.
I think Anthony Pettis, I got him by submission.
Okay. All right.
I think he's going to somehow get this dude in its rear naked choke.
Pettis and Pettis.
Pettis and Pettis.
Okay. So I got a striking TKO. You got a submission TKO. If it goes to decision, we both lose.
Yep.
Or the other dude wins.
If we go to decision?
Yeah, if it's a decision, neither one of us wins the bet.
Yeah, you said
I can only win by knockout.
Oh, yeah.
You can only win by
submission. Yeah. I got you. Clear bet. I got it. The next one we have, I like this fight. Only because I like Claudia Gadelha. She's fighting Alexis. I'm gonna butcher this. Garasso.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go Claudia Gadelha all the way.
But this Alexis Carresso or whatever, I may be saying that wrong, but 11-2 is her record.
She's a new up and coming wrestler, right?
Yeah. She's the new big deal. So I really think she's going to I have a feeling she's going to upset Claudia, and I think she's going to stop her. I maybe decision, maybe. So Alexa by decision is my bet on that one. Just based off of the fact she has a good wrestling
we have
background.
Different opponents, so it's just boom.
Yeah. She's from Mexico too.
But yeah,
so
I think Claudia will decision her.
Yeah. So we both think decision on that. Okay. I like where your head's at. Sorry, Okay, next fight I'm really excited about. We got this dude from Russia, heavyweight fighter. I'm going to butcher this dude's name, Chad. Get ready for it. It's the boa constrictor. He's like the wrestler, jiu-jitsu heavyweight Russian dude. His name is Alexei something. Alexei whatever. But he's ranked number 12.
Olenek or
yeah, Olenek.
Or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Alexei Olenek. He's fighting Maurice Green. This Maurice Green guy is 8-4. I don't really know too much about him.
Maurice Green was on the Ultimate Fighter. He's got a lazy eye.
He looks like an idiot.
Yeah, he could fight, but yeah, I would say that dude, that Russian fool is gonna fucking. I bet he submits him, and I'm gonna go submission first round.
I would agree with that. They call him the boa constrictor for a reason, and he's big as fuck, man. He beat guys like Travis Brown. He lost to some big guys. They're both coming off of losses. So that's the only thing.
He was the one that kept getting that it's like Ezekiel. He kept getting that Ezekiel, with no gi. So, and that was his thing, right? Wasn't it?
I can't think of how many fights I've seen this guy in.
Oh.
I haven't seen him fight recently, at least, or at least not that I can think of. He lost to Overeem in one of his last fights. He beat Mark Hunt.
Yeah.
So he beat Mark Hunt pretty easily in the first round.
That's not bad so far. For some reason, I was thinking the card sucked.
Yeah, it's not a bad card.
No.
Then we got co-main. Holly Holm, Preacher's daughter, is fighting Raquel Pennington. They're fighting at bantamweight, where Holmes ranked number 3 and Pennington is ranked number 5.
I go home by decision all day.
I believe they're both coming off of losses, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think Holly Holm will put a decision on her.
I think Holly can stop her.
Oh, okay.
I think I got Holly by TKO in the second or third round.
Okay, I say decision, you say TKO. Okay.
Yeah, I think Holly can stop her. Holly's a tough bitch, man.
All right. So a recap before we get into Cerrone and Connor. Okay. First bout, we both have Pettis. I got him by TKO. You got him by sub. Claudia, I think she's going to win. You think Alexa's going to win. That's simple enough. Then we both have the bout that we don't basically have a bet on. We both think that the Russian's going to win by sub.
Yeah.
And then we're into Holly Holm and Pennington, and I say home by decision. You say home by TKO. All right.
Yeah. So here's my take on our main event. This is not even predicting yet. This is just the history.
Okay.
I think Cowboy can lose this fight if, I don't think it's crucial for his career to win. I think this is his chance to make his money. Connor, if he wants to be relevant, has to fucking win. He can't keep losing. He can't keep taking 2-3 years off. I don't know about the guy because
that's like a basic boring assessment though. That's obvious.
But it goes a little bit deeper than that. So I think
okay.
Connor is setting this up. I don't know what he's doing in 170 because I don't think he wants Usman, and I don't think.
Did you see his interview, the minute and 36-second interview with Ariel Helwani?
I did not.
So he said he didn't give a fuck about the weight. The only reason he did it at 170 is he said he thought Donald Cerrone looks sick at 155. So he'd rather do 170, not have to cut. He's underweight right now. He can make 55 for the fight if he wanted to. He said that the biggest thing about picking Donald for his comeback is he just respects him as an opponent. It's a fight for the fans. It's a moneymaker. He's like, I know I'm going to win. Fuck it. Give the guy 170 pounds. I can focus on fighting. I don't have to focus on cutting. And Donald's not going to look bad because I don't want to hear anybody say, I beat him because he was sick.
Yeah.
So he's fucking extremely, he's Conor McGregor in this. He's very confident. Very confident and cocky.
I don't think he should be so cocky because Cowboy creates a lot of things that Conor can't deal with correctly.
But I mean, I don't think Conor is ever. I'm going for Cerrone, by the way, but I don't think that Conor's ever cocky in like stupidity. I think that he's cocky. He believes in his skills, but I don't think that he does not believe Cerrone has skills. Like, I think he's going to respect
Cerrone, but I heard Conor's jiu-jitsu game right now is hella sick. I forget, somebody posted something and they're saying, man, his jiu-jitsu is off the chain right now.
Well, no, dude, before when he what was it? Who was he fight? I think it was before he even fought Aldo. Eddie Bravo was on the podcast saying that Conor was at his gym. He's like, you guys, Conor's jiu-jitsu is good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was saying. He's like, he is versed in jiu-jitsu, but he, in the MMA application, when has he ever had to use it? He hasn't.
Exactly.
So with Khabib, it was more just get the fuck up. That's not jiu-jitsu. That's getting fucking controlled.
How many times do you think Conor can keep coming back after long layoffs?
Nate punched him, rolled him over, but
yeah,
anybody that tired was looking for a way out. So,
oh yeah. Nate punched him into that choke weight. I mean, it was too perfect.
Yeah.
But
that's fighting, not jiu-jitsu, in my opinion. That was a good fight in Nate. That's a fighter.
Connor's a young guy. He's, probably early 30s or something, right? 30, 31, 32, somewhere in there.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
He's a young guy. How many times is he going to be able to take 2 years off, come back, fight a high caliber opponent who hasn't taken time off?
Supposedly his plan's not to take time off this time. Dude, I think like what happened with him is what happens with dude, he was a superstar. He didn't have to give a fuck about nothing. And him popping that old man in the bar, like the interview he gave, like it fucked him up, dude. I think the country turned on him. Everybody turned on him. He went from being a superstar everybody loved. Like, think about what he said about Russia and Khabib and that fight. So he now went to the shit he said with Khabib was different than everything he said before. Everything he said before was like fun, just good shit talking. The shit he started talking with Khabib about terrorism his father, the history of the country.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, okay,
his people,
Dagestani
people.
That's what I mean. You're like, now you're out of, this isn't the Conor. This is like cocky ass rich boy Conor bullshit. And then he got whooped. And then fucking he doing the Versace and the whiskey tours and it's going crazy. Tons of money after Mayweather fight. 100 million at just fucking not giving a fuck, dude. Has one kid, you know, through this whole thing, then gets another kid, punches that old man in the face and realizes like, oh fuck. I'm sure when he faced hate in his own country, that small island of Ireland, that everything, dude, his tweets turned into fucking, hey, respect, good showing. Everything's been about that. So that has a resemblance that I'm excited about, but sometimes you see that kill when somebody was as enigmatic as he was, electrifying, and
that's what made him so good.
Talking up, dude, that's what made everybody hate him. Like that's what made him a superstar. So this is truthfully a time where we get to see, is he still a superstar? Because he's obviously incredibly talented and he can shine in the moment, but does his guilty conscience of previous sins, you know, which is causing this humbleness, did he just grow up and get humble, or does he still feel guilty and he doesn't have that fire? If he's just grown up, said like, damn, that was stupid, and but still has that hunger and the pride to be the best, then it can be really exciting. You know, and either way, I think that's his like fight inside and outside the octagon. He says he's here to stay. I think that if he lost, he would still stay. I truly believe it.
Where do you think he goes? Like, I mean, he really doesn't have much to prove.
Well, we're in a time of super fights. We're in a time of belts don't matter. Star power does. And I mean, belts always matter. But I mean, if you have star power, then it's just as powerful as a belt. Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal all prove that.
Well, nowadays you could create your own. You know.
Well, I mean,
create your own titles.
That's what I'm saying. That's what star power proved. So Conor already has that, you know, walking into this, and he can continue that. And if he loses, he's going to lose a little bit of that, but then he has they could give him the chip on his shoulder to come back and be great. So I think that's what it is with him. I think that he truly does want to be great still. I truthfully think that at his core, he is a martial artist. And I truthfully think that it does bother him to see everybody performing well within the sport and him sitting on the sidelines, because he's going to look at his two children and wonder what he could have been. So if that algorithm is a positive for him, then that's cool. If not, then, you know, maybe he loses 2-3 fights and he's out. But I'd be willing to bet he's gonna be active. And for Cerrone gets to do what he always does. If he shows up, if he feels good that night, then he gets to have a good fight. And to be honest, with Cerrone, I mean, he's game, he's fucking talented, he's tactful, but he's a very slow starter. So we know, like, I feel like it's obvious. The question with Conor is, does Conor show up? Is he hungry? With Cowboy's always kind of, he has his off nights, but he's slow no matter what. He never comes out and just boom, fucking goes crazy.
Guns a-blazing.
Where Conor pretty much always does pressure pretty quick. He's always right there. He doesn't blitz.
He likes to take that
boom right
control of the fight, move the octagon to the center.
And as straight up as Cowboy likes to fight in that Thai style, coming straight out the gate, Conor's a southpaw. That straight left hand does pose a serious issue for Cowboy. So to me, the advantage within the first round is definitely in McGregor's favor. I would say no matter what.
I don't see this fight going any more than 2 rounds, realistically.
I don't know. You probably have a good point, because not seeing Conor in so long with his gas tank, like if Cerrone survives the onslaught of the first round, and then Conor still could come out strong in the second. Like, let's just think of the Diaz fights. Like, if Cerrone's able to get into that third round, that's when Cerrone's warm. That's what he's used to, 5-round fights. That's when he gets loose, even more so. and then we could see him start to pick apart those. The questions with Cerrone are, his eyes swell up more now. He isn't as good at taking a shot anymore, but he's still fucking Donald fucking Cerrone, bro. I'm going for Cerrone all the way.
He's a tough motherfucker.
Dude, I love that motherfucker.
His toughness is I don't know if you can really find somebody like has no fear in their body whatsoever in the UFC. Like,
well, no, I mean he does, dude. He does have fear. He's admitted that. But I mean, the
way he deals with it, I guess, would be the better way.
He gets high off the fear, you know, and that's what I think is a different thing, that he's open about it. And he's like, that first round, dude, he's got to get snapped out of it. And then when he feels himself, he gets to take off. And that's what I hope happens.
Do you know if this is a 5-round fight?
Yeah, it's main event. Has to be,
right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it going any more than 2 rounds. Yeah, I just really don't.
If it doesn't, I would say that if it doesn't go past 2, Conor wins. And but dude, Cerrone's fucking, bro, if he fucking gets a switch kick in, the difference is like Cerrone's, it's going to be the kicks, but the scary thing is, I don't think that, here's what I know. In an open stance, right? They're open. So he's conventional and McGregor is southpaw. So they're in an open stance. That's what you call it in karate, right?
Yeah.
So in an open stance, basically your jab is your rear hand. And that's McGregor's power shot. Cerrone's right cross is pretty, but that's not his kill shot. Now he does have a beautiful right cross, right head kick.
Yeah.
Right? But the whole thing is, if he's going to throw those head kicks, there's a big timing difference between, if Conor's left hand is still as fast as it was, Conor could lower his left hand, bait Cerrone to throw the kick, and laser pinpoint that left hand down the pipe.
That shot that Conor hit Aldo with was fast as fuck. I mean, I get it. He was 30 pounds 45. Lighter.
Yeah. But, probably 15 to 20 because he's not cutting weight for this. He's walking in under. But the whole thing is, if he's partly that quick, that's what I mean about Cerrone's reluctancy. Like, he's a vetted enough striker, and everyone's going to know. Everyone in his camp, Joe Schilling works with him a bunch. They're like, dude, look, Conor's going to come out wide. So that's the same thing too. With them being in an open stance, it's like, okay, chop his legs out. Every time Cerrone goes to throw a leg kick, Conor's going to throw that left hand down the pipe. And that's what shuts down the leg kicks. That's what you see happen. Mm-hmm. So, if he's quicker, that's where you find out everyone's speed. And Cerrone hasn't been the fastest lately. So that might free Cerrone up. And then it's a matter of, if Cerrone's going to circle, if Cerrone's going to stay outside McGregor's foot and back away from the power and circle and try to chop that outside leg. So Cerrone's lead left leg hitting the outside of Conor's, right leg, circling out that way, away from the left hand, play it smart, get through the rounds. And if Conor comes in, I bet we see a Cerrone take him down, control him.
So could you
see more of a grappling based Cerrone the first 2 rounds? So
could you see Cerrone using his great Muay Thai just to get him in the clinch, maybe against a cage or something, so he can create a takedown and then try to work some sort of jiu-jitsu from there? Because I don't see him shooting on Conor, with Conor being so explosive and fast. And
the sport now, shots are for the extremely talented.
They're for jiu-jitsu matches.
Well, and I mean, in the UFC, it's like shots are, let the action dictate the takedown. And I think Cerrone's vetted enough to do that. And I think that with the Muay Thai stance that Cerrone has, I don't think it's going to be as good against Conor. I think Conor's stand-up style will beat that Thai style and pressure. So to me, if I was like partly Cerrone, I'm like, let Conor come to you, right? Like tap that leg, and he's going to throw the left. So you're going to have to find that slip. And within that, maybe you grab a single against a cage. So how are you going to, basically with Conor and Cerrone, it's like the first 2 rounds, how is he going to try to kind of work Conor towards the cage? Like, do you let Conor pressure you and you get towards the cage and you circle out? Do you use tie pressure to, because Connor's always going to circle as Cerrone's going in. So it's going to be different to get him against a cage. Cerrone can't be reckless like Khabib and just kind of run in there. So
two things to remember is one that Conor is a movement expert. Like, I mean, I know we were laughing at that with the touch bud in the park and all that.
No, but it's a real thing.
His movement is really, really good, and it's unique and it's different. That Cerrone, it's hard to mimic. You know, getting sparring partners that can move like Conor.
He did get up from Khabib, and that's like the hardest person to get up from. So, I mean,
and this is my second point is I wonder who is stronger out of the two, like physically stronger, because I know Cerrone's a strong big guy, but there was times in the Nate Diaz fight I felt like Conor was physically stronger than Nate.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that's different. Nate's not a big weight trainer. He does more now, which is cool.
Yeah,
but the difference is like I don't know who would be stronger, but I know that you don't see Cerrone, even if he is really strong, you don't see him use his strength. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like even his jiu-jitsu, like Mike Perry, it's just smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he submitted somebody, it was real jiu-jitsu. It wasn't power.
Yeah.
When he lands his takedowns, no power. Right? Just a good sweep when this or that. So Cerrone's never been somebody that utilizes strength, to be honest. So even if he is stronger, I bet we don't see that. And he's been so confident with his stand-up. Like if you get somebody down, he'll just fucking back up and go, get up, motherfucker.
Yep.
So that's
who do you think dictates this fight? Like, I mean, do you think it's going to be more of a Conor style, or do you think maybe Cowboy might be able to control this and get the crowd behind him? And
truthfully, I think that like we can expect to see Conor as Conor. Like, I don't think that his intro and the wide stance and the instant pressure, I don't think that that's going to vary with Conor. Never really has. I don't think it's going to. With Cerrone, what's dictated him is the way he felt in the beginning. He's a very emotional fighter. Mm-hmm. So that backstage thing. So I think that's what's going to really set it. Like when Conor puts the pressure, is he going to try to brawl him right off the bat? Is he going to run back, or is he going to stick to his game plan? Like, and his game plan is going to be interesting. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder what it is for Cerrone, because he's definitely got like I say, if he gets through 2 rounds, to me, 100% he has the advantage.
Oh,
yeah. Like, absolutely, hands down, if it goes past 2 rounds, I would see Cerrone winning, no doubt.
I would agree.
It's those first 2 rounds that are the most interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what Conor's going to do, I would think that as long as Conor's been out, I could see a quick pressure, and then once strikes are thrown, like, I bet for some reason in my mind, I see Conor like reluctant, like he hasn't been in the fire in a while.
One thing that just worries me about the whole situation is, with Cowboy, he takes a lot of fights. He's always been like that. Conor, we know he barely fights.
Dude, when he was fighting, he was active as fuck until he fought Mayweather, though.
Exactly.
You're forgetting that. He fought like 6 times in a year, bro.
I remember that, Conor. I like that,
Conor.
That's
why he got famous in a year and a half.
He was fighting every couple
like
months.
8 times.
Yeah, he was fighting every couple months.
And that's
on his rise.
Was on fire and good. What Conor did when he had time off wasn't good.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't know.
What gets me about it is, Cerrone's been in a lot of fights. He's taken fucking ton of damage, and we're not talking CTE damage. We're talking cuts to the face swelling and shit like that. I think that there's a bigger chance that Conor's going to land some damaging shots and may cut Cowboy up in the first couple rounds, or may swell him up to where he's having issues, because the last few Cowboy fights we've seen him get cut. We've seen his eye.
That's a legitimate
so
worry.
I think that's probably Cowboy's biggest worry, in my opinion of it, is trying to withstand the damage. Because Conor, he cut Nate up real easy, which Nate, it's well known that he cuts easy, but he shreds people up. So
that's what it's gonna be. That's what I say. It's gonna be interesting. Like I want Cerrone to win. I want him to walk away with this win and this paycheck. Either way, he's getting paid fat. But
yeah,
I'd love him to get this one. And then even to me, like, truthfully, dude, I when Conor popped Old Man, I think it's fucking stupid as fuck, but who knows, what was
You
said,
ever
what
popped
was
an old
going
man
on.
in a bar, Chad?
I got a rule.
Yeah.
I
What's
got
the
a
rule?
rule.
Let's
I
hear
told
it.
Victoria, this is my rule. And it all started in commuting because I had an old man get mad at me one time. And I always looked at it. And I mean, I've had this rule since I was like 16, dog. So my rule is like, if something goes down and you're heated, right? Like the biggest example that I have is like road rage, right? Like I hop out of the fucking car, I'm gonna fuck you up, motherfucker. And this old man hops out mad.
Yeah.
I gotta take an ass whooping, dog.
Yeah.
Straight
Gotta
up.
let him have one.
Yep. No, I'm gonna let him beat me up, dude. Straight up. I've told Victoria, I'm gonna let him fuck me up, beat me up. I don't care if he puts the boots to me, dog. I'm gonna let that old man just
penny
get
low
one
for your
on me,
face.
and then he's gonna go home, bro, to his fucking wife, or if he ain't got one, he's gonna go to the bar and he'll be like, this young punk hopped out of the car, big boy, I fucking beat his fucking little punk ass, and he'll die knowing that he beat my ass. And I'll never, I say to
that's
my mind,
commendable,
like,
Chad.
well, dude, it's the biggest thing in the world. Like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, who in the fuck would be proud of beating up an old man?
Yeah.
If you're proud of that, then go fucking swallow a knife blade.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's
no, I
fucked
feel
up.
you.
Like,
yeah,
that's
it
where
sucks.
I feel.
So how do you brag about that?
Up.
I beat up some 70-year-old man today.
Dude, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, so that's why I say, like, I'm gonna let him, and I hope the old man, if it ever happens, I hope it don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to piss off. I don't want to be, that guy. But I'll take my ass whooping, and I hope he goes home and just fucking like. And she was in the passenger seat. She's like, "Oh, honey, you still got it." He's like, "Yeah, baby, I still got it. I'm gonna pop 2 of these Viagra's a night and give you this fucking dick hard."
Yeah.
And like, know that I contributed to that.
You know what? You're a good man for that, Chad. You are a good person.
Yeah.
I never even thought of it. I would never fight an old man, but I've never been in the situation where I might have to either.
It's the reason it applied was like road rage specifically, because you never know what's happening, and like I've seen old men like get fucking livid, bro, like where they're trying to fight and shit and like barely walk. I'm like, driving by like, what?
Yeah, you're gonna get hurt, bro.
Yeah, well, I slow down, like, dude, if somebody,
yeah,
I'm gonna help this old man if something happens. But like, that's what I say, and if I'm in a bar, dude, and some old man gets fucking smart ass and
he's earned it, right? That's what I've always been taught. They've earned the right to say whatever.
I mean, there are like old men that are flat out like, maybe they've been a piece of shit their whole life, but either way, I don't care. Yeah. Like, I don't want to ever wake up the next day and go, dude, I can't believe you socked that fool.
Yeah.
That's stupid. I'd rather take my ass whooping and laugh. Like I said, and if he is truthfully just absolutely out of line, piece of shit, oh man, sorry motherfucker, what I'm gonna do is just headbutt his fist, dog, and I'll break his fucking hand on my forehead.
So let me ask you, Chad, if an opportunity came up and you either had to fight an old man or a 12-year-old kid, and you had to fight through to get to your family and to get to the people you love, and they're both holding their ground, I know how you feel about kids.
I fucked the old man up, dog.
You fight the old man to get to your family. You would beat up the kid
anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a life or death situation, I gotta get to my family, bro. I'm gonna look at the 12-year-old kid. I'm gonna be like, look, you got your whole life ahead of you. I'm not gonna wreck you right now. All right. I'm gonna give you a lifetime to live and get in my shoes. But in that situation, I'm looking at the old man like, dog, I'm sorry, but you've did your time. If it's Hunger Games,
it's a wrap
status,
for you, bro.
If it's Hunger Games, bro, for sure I'm taking out the elder. That's the way it should be. You know what I mean? If it was Hunger Games and I'm the old man, I'm like, hey,
these young cats are after me, right?
I'm bait, bro. You know what I mean? I would just go straight. If I was in Hunger Games and I'm the old man, I'm going straight to the youth and I'm gonna say, check it out, I'm gonna help you guys out. You got a long time to live. I've lived my life. I've had my fair share of pussy. I've done snorted more cocaine than I can count. Okay, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna show you how to set up some fish line traps and fuck these motherfuckers up. Because I know I'm gonna fucking die. And if I survive this shit, you guys are all bitches anyway.
Yep. I didn't know you were a fan of the Hunger Games. That kind of threw me off.
I read all the books, bro.
Ah.
It's the first books that I read before seeing the movies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know how cool I felt?
That's.
I went to go see the movie.
You knew all the outcomes. You knew what was going down.
I've never been like, you know, you've been around these girls and shit that read the Twilight series.
Yeah.
You know, and Twilight got split for me between my current wife and previous whatevers, you know. Okay. Like episode 1 was a whatever. And then I had my wife, but I seen them both like they had read the books and they're like all cocky and shit. Like, no, you just got to know what Edward is reading their thoughts and shit. And that's tight, but it was gay to me because I didn't know.
Yeah.
But walking into the Hunger Games dog in the theater, I'm like,
are you a Game of Thrones fan?
Fuck yeah, dog.
Did you read the books on that?
No.
So I hated that fucking shit, but my roommates were all into it at the time. Brandon and Chris fucking loved it, but Brandon read every book, so he knew how everything played out. But the cool thing about Game of Thrones is they fucking changed it all up, and they ran out of the books like first couple seasons, and they had to start writing more shit. So
well, that's Victoria's like the Hunger Games. I was pumped. I was like, okay, this tight. And the weird thing was, one of them, in the movie, they did the dialogue exactly as the book.
That's pretty cool.
Out.
Yeah.
But I felt tight because I knew what was up.
It's almost like Audible.
Time, well, when I went with Victoria, I'm looking at her, I'm like, oh, no, I know what happens. She didn't read Hunger Games. So I was in the same position. When she read Twilight, she fucking knew everything. I read fucking Hunger Games. I knew everything. I was a smart man.
Yeah.
But the Game of Thrones shit, Victoria's little sister Allie fucked it up for me because like I even told her, like we started talking about Game of Thrones and she had read all the books. And I'm like, yeah, see, I don't like talking with people like you. And she's like, why? I was like, because I'm pretty good at expressions and mannerisms. And I feel like the moment I start saying shit, you might not fucking say nothing, but your goddamn look in your eye just told me what happened.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh no, I'd never do that. And she's like, okay. And then she baited me, bro. She tricked me. And she's like, well, who do you think's going to take the Iron Throne? I was like, well, I really like Robert. And the look in her eye, I go, you gotta be fucking kidding me. He dies. And she's like, what? I didn't say anything. I'm like, the look on your fucking face told me that motherfucker's gonna die. And then you say, well, what episode are you on? I'm like, oh, so he's gonna die fucking soon.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it ruins the whole thing. Dude, I hate when people run a show for you. The other day.
Go ahead.
It happened the other day, dude. Amanda is into that fucking Masked Singer show. I don't know if you and Victoria watch it.
Masked Singer?
Yeah, it's like on ABC or Fox or one of the local channels, you know, and they're a bunch of celebrities, but they give you like little hints and they're all in costume and they sing and you have to guess which celebrity it is. And they keep getting eliminated and they reveal who they are. Well, Amanda's down. She's been watching this show for like 2 days straight, binge watching it. She's down to like 2 episodes left and Greg's old lady comes over and she goes, oh, isn't this the show Wayne Brady won? And Amanda's like, I don't know. Wayne Brady's on the show. And it fucking next episode, Wayne Brady wins the whole fucking thing. Completely ruined that. And I had to be like hella nice about it. Like,
that's fucked up.
Try to keep the peace.
Dude, my mom every time. My mom's like, it's like, I'll be like, Mom, don't talk about the series. Like, don't. Please.
Yeah.
She's like, no, it's fine. She's fine. And then she's like, did you get to the part where, no! And she's so innocent. She always thinks like, she's like, she'll be like, so what's the last episode you seen? And it's like, oh, so-and-so did this. And then they're going for that. And we're waiting for this. She's like, oh, so Vince already died, right? It's like, no. She's never like, it's almost like she's programmed to be one episode ahead when you tell her where you're at.
You know what it is, right?
Behind.
Their generation didn't come from the DVR generation. So they watch the shit when it hits. You
or
know,
you didn't see the episode, I guess.
Yeah, or
reruns.
Yeah. So
Picking my nose on Skype.
You either know what happened or you fucking didn't. So this whole I'm gonna watch it a week later and no one ruined it for me.
Dude,
and
you gotta stay off Instagram.
Dude, it's crazy.
Okay, me and Victoria watched Bachelor in Paradise.
What the fuck?
It's legit, bro.
Do you get something out of it?
Yeah. I'm like, dude, I like this shit. That's why I told her I didn't want to start watching it, because I know I'm gonna like it. And we watched Bachelor in Paradise. I was hooked, bro. And on ABC, you gotta wait, and then you got so you can't stream it live. So we had to catch up, stay off social media.
Yeah.
Then Monday night the episode drops, but you can't.
You gotta go Tuesday.
Until Tuesday night. So you gotta stay off Instagram all day. Everybody, especially Victoria, because see, this is another thing. Like I'm saying. So she follows all those people.
Yeah, all the people on the show.
News and
yeah.
So she really can't. Like me, I can if I accidentally somebody posts something that I know on Facebook or something, right? But for me, I'm pretty safe. But so she's like, I'll come home. She's like, I fucked up. I'm like, wait, you went on Instagram, huh? She's like, yeah, I know it happens. I'm like, fuck. Like, don't say shit. And we're watching the episode, and I'm like,
what's gonna happen? And you look at her, and she's just like,
I can't help but look at her reactions, and I see the way she reacts. I'm like, fuck, man. And I know.
On the cliffhangers too, like when they're going to commercial, and you're like,
that's
what's
gonna
happen?
If she rolls her eyes, like, I'm like, oh fuck, dude. It's not,
That's some horse shit, man.
Yeah, it's rough. But now we're watching The Bachelor.
It's a different day and age, man. It really is. You know what show really fucks me? And if we're talking about embarrassing shows our spouses make us watch, is Amanda makes me watch Vanderpump Rules. And I don't know if you've ever seen
Vanderpump
Rules.
What is Vanderpump Rules?
Look into it. They're basically servers at a restaurant. They all get a bunch of plastic surgery. They're all banging each other. So there's hella drama. And all the chicks have fake tits and hella plastic surgeries, facials and Botox and all that shit. But the shit that goes on this show is some fucking crazy shit. What
does Vanderpump mean?
So I guess the main lady owns this restaurant, and her name's Lisa Vanderpump. So she owns this restaurant, and all the people on the show work in the restaurant as servers or bartenders or DJs. Yeah. And they're all a bunch of fucking pompous little pussies. And
those shows are addicting.
Dude, something about it, man.
They're good. I'm telling you right now, bro. I know that I'm waiting for Tuesday. I told Victoria, she's like, after we watch Bachelor in Paradise, right? So all the people that have been on like Bachelor or Bachelorette, they go to this island. I'd never heard so many love triangles. This show taught me what the fuck is wrong with the next generations, bro. They're all fucking retarded as fuck, dog. They're like, oh my God, I'm caught in a love triangle. And I'm like, bitch, it's a one weekend. And like, they go into these shows already in love. And then I'm fucking like, dude, it's fucking crazy as fuck. Cause they're like, I don't know if like, it's okay for her to do that. I don't know if it's okay. The bit, what do you mean? Like, is there, it's the dumbest shit ever. Like, but no, it's the whole mentality. Like they say, oh my God. What was the word? Oh, there were so many key words, bro. Like that I learned from the Bachelor in Paradise. It was not into him, getting exclusive. Nah, dude, those are weak ones compared to what really was going on. They had a bunch of like vernacular that I'm like, yeah.
You've never heard it before. You have no idea what they're talking about.
I started thinking about hearing like little kids like, 13, 14 talk. And I'm like, oh my God, they're fucking talking like this. This is the fucking show that's fucking setting this shit. And they're all talking about fucking love triangles and all this fucking, dude, you realize you go into the fucking Bachelor, right? So like the Bachelor starts, bro. There's 30 girls show up, bro. They all show up in love with this dude. Because they seen him on TV.
Yeah.
So they're showing up like, oh my God,
yeah.
I'm so ready.
Are they all banging on that show too? They're all banging him.
No.
It doesn't work like
when
that?
I was watching it with Victoria, like straight up episode 1, dude, I was like, how's it work? She said, I think like right off the bat, the first day you keep 20 and 10 go home. I'm like, that bitch is going home. That bitch is going home. That bitch is going home. Every time. That's where I was saying it. And then she was getting mad at me though, because like some girl, like she's cute, she got big lips, you can tell she was slutty. I was like, the only reason I'm keeping her is because I'm gonna let her suck my dick, then that bitch is going home. And then like, and, you know, like, and like I get what he's doing, bro. Like this dude, like for example, like
I'm on to you.
There's some ugly ass bitches on there, bro. Like there was some like just nasty personality, ugly bitches. I'm like, oh, he's keeping them on to try to like say I'm appropriate and shit. And it's like, nah, dude, send that bitch home, bro. And I feel like the producer's like, look,
keep her on a couple
you
more
keep her
episodes.
on. We need a couple crazies, all right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, so
keep
instantly I'm like, okay, at least gotta get my dick sucked. So I'm keeping that, you know, that's like the whole thing that I'd be thinking of. Like, I'm like, but there's no way I can make it on this show.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, this is, dude.
So they don't hook up at all.
Dude, the first night though, he had to talk to like every one of them bitches, bro.
Yeah.
30 women. The
that's
sun
way too
came
much.
up when he started handing up the roses.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's horrible.
Bro, 7 women in, I'm like, I'm done.
It's all the same at this point.
There's no way I can handle this much stupidity in one night. Like, spread this shit out. Give me a bitch a day and let me deal with it. Don't throw 30 fucking women on me in a house full of estrogen. Anyway, I'm addicted to the show. It's a good show, bro. So that's
I'll remember to keep an eye out for it. Bachelor in Paradise,
Well, Bachelor in Paradise is good. I only watched the one season. Now it's Bachelor. I'm on to the Bachelor. I told her I didn't want to start it. We watched episode 1. I'm waiting. Tuesday. I can't even watch till Tuesday.
That's when episode 2 drops?
Episode 2 drops Monday night, but I can't watch till Tuesday.
Yeah. So I can catch up on that. There's only 2 episodes in.
Yeah.
I could catch up and see what's going down.
Bro, we could do a fucking Bachelor recap every week.
Yeah, a little segment.
Dog. I'll be fucking down, dog. Straight up.
We'll even get Victoria on here.
We need to get her on.
Yeah. She can help us out.
I got a guy. Shout out. I don't know if he's listening, but I got a guy for us to bring on podcast.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. So I do want to definitely get some new guests on. Hopefully we could set something up with some people out in Idaho.
Either way, if you're listening to this podcast, truthfully, it doesn't matter in what you do, where you're from, where you're at. Message one of us.
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty simple.
If you suck, we'll lose the connection.
Yeah.
And move on with the podcast. Okay. So we'll let you know that it's a dropped call, and we'll catch up with you later. But deep inside your heart, you can just know that you were boring and it sucked. No, I'm just fucking with you guys.
You know who really wants to get on the show is our boy Carlton. Crosby.
He'd be great, dude.
Yes,
especially anybody that age, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what, they got stories. That'd be awesome, bro.
Dude, and then a whole nother podcast. I gotta drop some shit on you about my family history that I've been learning about. Fucking dude, I had no idea martial arts ran this deep in my family. So you're gonna be excited to hear about that. In a couple episodes. But yeah, very interesting, and it all like ties in together. It's fucking weird how small this town and how small this world is, really, because it just all goes full circle. So be prepared for that one, and we'll definitely get talking about that. Hopefully get Carlton, some cool people on to talk about some cool fight stories from back in the day, because I love hearing those stories. But other than that, Chad, you got anything else to say?
I'm good, brother. This was great. I love the Skype. Yeah, man. I just look forward to continuing this on 2020. You know, maybe we'll get 3 episodes out of it. I don't know. You know, fuck it.
We made it a few last time.
Yeah, we did good. Hey, to tell you the truth, it was probably more my fault than yours. You know, and you know. God, that was a firm yeah for anybody that's not seeing the video and seeing it. He's all
I'm pretty sure I bailed on it, and I was upset at myself for it.
Well,
I've been blaming myself.
I definitely didn't hit you up. Like, I didn't push you, you know. If we were gym partners.
Yeah, we both would have
and
been
you
fat.
didn't call me to show up to the gym, I didn't go to the gym, dog.
Yeah.
But I do, like, I have plans in this room.
Yeah. You get a little
around.
curtain behind you. You're gold.
I don't need a fuck curtain. What do I need a curtain for?
You don't need nothing. I'm just saying.
I got all kinds of backdrops.
You see this one?
Look at my Christmas tree. Yeah, I see that. That's my.
Oh,
Christmas
you got a
tree.
Christmas tree. I like that.
Logs, shop. Look at this shit, dog.
That's a big shop. I like it. You got your booze right next to you? Man, that's a nice setup. Oh, you got little speakers too? Man, you got the whole works. Look at you. Professional podcaster Chad.
Blessed be, brother.
Blessed be, Reverend Chad. Thank you for being on this episode, getting our UFC fight picks out. By the way, I never told you I'm picking Conor McGregor on this one, so write it down.
I'm going Cerrone. That's the big bet.
Connor's gonna drop Cerrone in the first or second round, and I'll be walking away with $20 more in Vegas.
Oh, we're going. No, it's it's our standard is gonna be 5 a bet.
Except for the main event, right?
10 on the main.
10 on the main.
Okay, 5 a bet. And it's gonna carry.
Yeah. We got records now. This will go down in the record books of Center and the Saint forever. I
know. That's what I'll do. I'll put the bet shit on the page like I said I was gonna do like a year ago.
That's what's up. Well, we got videos coming out, so tune in to the Center and the Saint Facebook page. Like us on Facebook. Like us on Twitter. I'm Dave Pearson. This is Chad Damarel.
Damn, he didn't let me say my own name.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Dave.
Sorry. Let's redo that. All right, everybody. Go like us on Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter. I'm Dave Pearson. He's
Chad Damarel. God damn it.
That's why I didn't let you say your own name last time. All right, keep downloading the podcast. We love you guys. We are out.
Peace.
Later, buddy.
Aftermath.